Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new series that I'm probably going to be calling Failing My Way to Tier 10. I've been playing World of Tanks for a long time. I'm not the greatest player in the world, but I like to think that I'm not the worst player in the world as well. They have recently released the new Swedish tank line, along with the Swedish Tank Destroyers. And the Swedish Tank Destroyers are different in its own, because they have, at the later tier, a new mechanic which is called Siege Mode, and this has intrigued me to start a new line on the Swedish Tank Destroyers. I've never played any Swedish tanks. This is basically me documenting my trip all the way up to the new tier 10. When you first start off, you get this little thing. This is the PVLVV FM-42, a project for a Swedish Tank Destroyer developed in 1939 on the basis of the L-120 light tank. The vehicle did not enter service, a single prototype was built, so this is not really a tank. If you look at it, it's basically just a chassis with a semi-automatic 20mm anti-tank gun. This is the Tier 2. The Tier 1 is not a tank destroyer, that's why I'm not showing it to you. That's the Tier 2 tank. I played 3 matches in it. I think I won one of them. That got me enough experience to get up to the next one. This is not a very special tank. It's not a very good tank. I'm not going to be talking a lot about it. You're going to play a few games in it, and then you're going to skip it. The next tank you're going to play is the Tier 3 tank destroyer, the IKV-72. After World War II, Sweden experienced an acute need for lightly armored vehicles that would provide fire support to the infantry. The IKV-72 infantry artillery vehicle was created by Landsverk to fill a need. A total of 36 vehicles entered service before 1954, in 1956 all the way up to 1958. The vehicles were re-equipped with a more powerful 105mm gun, remained in service until the mid-70s, designated IKV-102. This is the Tier 3 tank destroyer, which gets a beefy gun, a 75mm anti-tank gun, and I actually really enjoyed playing this one. This reminded me very much of the Russian Su-100 and the Su-85. Even looking at it, the design kind of reminded me of the Object 704. It actually played a little bit like the Su-100 and the Su-85. It's reasonably quick, the armor isn't that great, but it has very, very good gun handling, especially down here at Tier 3. And I'll be showing you a clip of one of the games that I played right now. Right, Tier 3 game, the IKV-72, we're on mines. Mines is a very small map, especially on the lower tiers. I think it's quite fun. You can also get on this map on the higher tiers, but I believe that it's very imbalanced. So at the lower tiers, this map it's fine. I like to camp in this bush right here. This Martyr 3 seems to have the exact same idea. Try to snipe some shots at the light and medium tanks that try to take the hill. Now this M2 medium obviously has no idea how to play this map, because that is not where you go. First shot, 131 damage, which is substantial damage down here at Tier 3. I tried to sneak in the second shot, but unfortunately it missed. T-29, sitting behind the rock there, don't have a shot. More targets popping up. BT-7, another T-29. Don't have shots on any of these. Now this tower is in my way, so I tried to shoot it. Maybe I can destroy it, but the shot just went straight through. So if you're ever in this position, no, you cannot destroy that tower. Sadly. Maybe they put that tower there on purpose. So I decided to go to this next bush. Maybe it'll give me a little bit of a better angle. I didn't really time my turning there. And there we go, target's up. First shot, just clip the T-29's tracks, but the second shot flies true. First kill. They managed to take the hill, so I'm hoping that some of them will peek and that I'll get some shots in that way. Here comes the T-29. Now he's pushing out that dead tank, which he just makes it easy right now. I mean, what was he thinking there? Oh, target's up on the hill. They peeked as I hoped they would. First shot, 118 damage. Second shot, different target, 105. That BT-7, I'm hoping that he comes down, but he changes his mind. T-29, I'm hoping he's peeking around the corner. But does he? Well, he did, but I wasn't paying attention because I was looking to my left, because there's a T-29 on my left flank as well. BT-7 sneaked a shot that looked like it missed, but apparently the game said, well, that was a hit. Okay, I'll take it, thank you. 2 kills. M2 medium coming up. That's the one that was driving down the middle. Yeah, he probably figured that that wasn't the best of ideas. He gets taken out pretty quick. So we're 8 for 8. We're all tied up. This game could still go either way. Most of their enemy tanks are tank destroyers, so you can expect them to be sitting in bushes as well. There's an LTP. LTP was a gift tank given to us by Wargaming a couple years ago, so the fact that he's driving one tells me that he's been playing this game for a few years now. I don't have one, I sold it. Wish I didn't, though. The LTP is actually not bad at all. So I'm changing position because I see that a majority of the enemy tanks were last spotted here. So I'm parking up behind this bush and I immediately see this little guy, and well, that was just easy. 8 damage, but you know, removing a gun from game. If you're ever in a position where you have to fire at a low HP tank, always do it. Never feel like you're wasting your shell because it can do way more damage. Removing a gun from the game is vitally important to your survival and eventually you winning the game. Trying to spot more targets. Also, look at the gun depression on this. This tank has fantastic gun depression. That's because it's open-topped. The breech of the gun is capable of rising all the way up, basically out of the top of the tank, because it doesn't have a roof, which gives it excellent gun depression. Also, the engine power is quite impressive. T-56, is it? Yes, T-56 peeking around the corner. Could have taken the shot. I wasn't quick enough. Stridswagen M40L up on the hill. I'm hugging the wall here just to keep him spotted. I'm proximity spotting him. If you are at any point within 50 meters of an enemy tank, whether you have line of sight or not, you're gonna spot him and keep him spotted for your team. So I'm hoping to keep him spotted in the hopes that the artillery manages to take him out. But he's sticking to cover, so sadly it isn't working. Martyr 2 up on the island seems to be retreating. And here comes the Sexton. Enemy artillery. I don't know what he is trying, but yeah, this is. I'm just laying in ambush here. This is just, yeah. What was his plan here? Anyway, thank you. 4 kills. Pulling back here a little bit. There's a plethora of dead tanks in front of me, which I could be able to use as cover. Martyr 2 gets spotted again. I have line of sight. I figured, hey, why not? He doesn't know I'm here. And I can take the kill shot. Yes! 5 kills. 2 enemy tanks left. I know that the Stridswagen on top of the hill is low on health. I'm still on full health, so I can take a little bit of a risk here. He's spotted. 44 HP. First shot misses. Second shot misses. Third shot misses. I can take my time. 4th shot misses, and right in the side, 6 kills. The hill is ours. There's only 1 enemy tank left. My team realizes this. They're pushing up now. He's been last spotted up in this corner here. I peek over. Maybe I can spot him. I don't, so he's not here. That means he probably went back to his cap zone, and he's trying to make a last stand. Which is honestly, well, what else can you do at this point? I'm asking my team, do you want to cap? Because we don't know where he is at this time. I decided, screw it, I'm just going to go for it. So I'm driving down this hill. The Martyr 2 follows. Where is he? Oh, he just got spotted. He's down on 26 HP. The T-29 is probably going to take him out here. Yep, there we go. Alright, 6 kills on mines, top tier in the IKV-72. I really enjoyed playing this tank, and down at tier 3, I believe that it is a very, very good machine.